Rue, I know you keep saying you'll close the Great Dam as soon as you get your courage up, but it's been 3 days. Old Mother Kwan is trying to make this place respectable again.
No, I'm sorry, young one. Let me buy you a drink. 2 bowls of wine and we'll drink a toast to a better time.
Rue, I don't have time for this.
No, I'm really pretty sure I have to drink now.
I'll handle this.
You will? Thank the Emperor. I've lots of other work to do.
And who are you? More importantly, do you have any wine handy? Or, can you get some?
My name is Jade the Hollow. I need your help.
My help? Nobody asked for my help. They don't even trust me enough to ride on my barge. But I'm not some useless old drunk. I'll show them. That's why I volunteered to go close the Great Dam. You just need a drink or two to get my courage up first.
And I need you to take me to the pirate camp.
You can't be serious. True, my barge is the only way to get there, but the pirates are dangerous. Believe me, you don't want to go up there. Have some wine instead.
I was told you were brave enough to take me.
Mad is what I am. A real loon. Especially when I've had my fill of wine, like now. Truth is, I'd be happy to take you up to the pirates' camp. If I didn't have more pressing business. I promised to close the dam and save the town. Truth is, I wish I'd never told anyone what I was going to do. I was a bit drunk when I said it, but I can't back out now. Everybody thinks I'm just a worthless drunk. But when I close the dam, they'll think I'm a hero. I just need a few drinks to get my courage up before I go.
What if I promise to close the dam instead?
You'll close the dam? You do seem the capable sort. Well, I don't suppose anyone would hold it against me if I let someone more capable take over. I guess this means I don't have any real reason not to take you to the pirates now. I said I'd take you, and I'm a man of my word. Mostly. I'll make my way down to the little dock where I have my barge and get everything ready. Just meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go.
All right, I'll meet you there.
Good. I got lots to do before we go. Check the barge, check our supplies, sample the wine. You never want to travel with bad wine.
Amen.
Remember, meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go.
You did it! How the people will sing the praises of Minister Sheng, who found, hired, and sent forth the helpful peasant who ultimately solved the problem.
Peasant? Are you trying to take credit for all my exploits?
Not at all. I may even mention you in my report.
Hey, Rue.
There you are! I confess that when I got down here, I wasn't sure I actually met you. Too much wine in me. I thought you might have been a dream. But here you are. I can take you to the pirates if you still want to go. It'll be an easy trip. The river is quite tame again since you closed the dam. No danger at all. Until you meet the pirates.
Take me to the pirate camp.
I'll take you. And if the pirates slit your throat and dump your body in the river, I'll bring you back to town for a nice burial. If they leave your body on land, you're out of luck.
Ah, well, shit. I was hoping for something better.
It would seem we have little choice. I certainly hope we won't regret asking Rue to help us.
We should be fine.
I can take you no farther. Be wary in this place. Pirates everywhere.
Very well.
If any pirates come by and try to take my barge, I'll show them how well I use my paddle. Good luck to you in there. And if you need to leave in a hurry, just come running.
Hurry up, you worthless cur. We've been waiting for dinner for over an hour.
I'm sorry. Your brothers inside made me clean up their chicken bones. I came as soon as I finished, but in my haste I tripped and fell down the stairs.
I'm tired of your excuses, you useless bag of thong. You think we should take pity on you just because you used to be one of us? You're nobody now. If you weren't so pathetic, we'd have sold you as a slave long ago. Get up, you sniveling cur. I bet this boy cleaning the dock could do a better job fetching our wine. Screw up again and I'll slit your throat.
I'm sorry. Don't beat me. I'll get the wine and some food, yes?
Trip me, make me crawl like a dog? Yeah, this'll teach him a lesson they won't forget. Come on, stupid rope, come on. Make them sorry they ever... Huh? Wait, don't hurt me, I was just, Hey, you're no pirate. I remember the face of everyone I used to sail with, and I've never seen you before.
I'm just here to replace my flyer.
Well, you came to the right place. That's just about all we've got here now, airships. Not like back in my day. My name's Chung. Once I was a pirate on the river, but things were different then. We took pride in our work. We were professionals, not like these lazy, drunken louts. The younger pirates used to look up to me. Now they treat me like dirt. They treat me worse than that slave cleaning the pier. But I'm gonna get even. I'll show them.
How are you gonna get even?
Those drunks on the pier were supposed to unload the ship, but they're too lazy to finish the job. They left a cannon suspended above the dock, supported by this single rope. One quick pull and that cannon comes crashing down, taking out the dock and anyone on it. But my old bones can't pull hard enough to loosen the knots in the rope.
What about the slave cleaning the dock?
I got nothing against the kid, but dropping the cannon is the easiest way to wipe out everyone on the pier. Tough break for the kid, but much easier for you.
I won't hurt an innocent.
You want to take the guards on face to face, I won't stop you. Still think you should use the rope, though. Tough break for the kid cleaning the pier, but much easier for you. But whatever you're gonna do it quick. Won't be long until those pirates on the dock start wondering what's taking me so long with their wine.
I could cut the rope.
Legendary strike. Legendary spirit. Legendary strike. Spirit thief. Legendary strike.
There we go.
They're dead. I don't have to sweep the dock no more. You saved me.
You're welcome.
But there's more pirates inside. Lots more. They'll catch you, and you'll be a slave like the rest of us. Or they'll kill you.
What do you know about the other pirates here?
This whole island is crawling with pirates. They'll kill you. But they won't catch me again. I know where to hide.
Those pirates didn't seem to give you much trouble at all. Back in my day, a pirate knew how to fight, but these young ones are soft and weak. Gao ruined everything. I tried to tell them, but nobody listened. You'd think the Lotus Assassins would have been a warning. Even a pirate knows better than to get mixed up with them.
Lotus Assassins?
They showed up shortly after Gao took over, working with him and his guild. Inquisitor Lim seems to be in charge of the Lotus Assassins here. Gao and Lim don't get along. They both like to be in charge. Be careful if you run into Lim. There's something very wrong about him.
Okay.
Watch yourself in this place. 1 minute you're on top, and the next you're on the bottom, bowing and scraping.
Got prisoners here too. Oh hey, I recognize you from the loading screen. Oh shit! Godlike.
He's freed the slaves. You'll pay for that, maggot.
Will I? If you scum have any sense at all, you'll stand aside. Let me go drive a blade through your master's throat and I'll forget I saw you.
Oh, certainly. We'll sit back and let you stroll upstairs to kill our leader. Would it help if we drew you a map to his room?
I don't think Gao would like that.
I wasn't serious, you idiot. We're going to kill this intruder and go back to our drinking. He's just one man. He can't beat all of us.
Look around. The odds are not so much in your favor. There's still a chance for you to run.
What are you talking about, fool?
You haven't noticed my partner over there watching us? He spent his entire lifetime learning how to kill dogs like you. This is your last chance.
I'm just like, who the fuck you talking about?
So, the thief brought a friend. That just means you won't die alone. Attack!
You cannot compare! Legendary strike! Spirit Leap! Legendary strike! Spirit Leap! Legendary strike! Spirit Leap! Legendary strike! You will fall! Spirit Leap! Legendary strike! Spirit Leap! Legendary strike!
You alright?
How'd I know you'd be deadly in a fight? You'll have to accept my apologies for dragging you into that, but I can't afford to be stopped. Not now. My name is Sky. It's good to see there's someone else in this place who can't stand these slaving dogs. We make quite the pair.
You dragged me into your fight.
It was obvious you weren't with the pirates. Why not deal with them quickly? There's bigger game above us. Speaking of which, there's a very secure and equally intimidating gate blocking the way. If we work together, though, it'll be simple to crack.
How do you know this place is around so well?
It's funny what things you can learn if you just ask at the right time. Like when you have a knife to someone's throat.
He's fair on that one.
Things like how to reach the upper levels of this place despite that security door.
And why are you here?
I'm here on a personal matter. A man in this place took something very valuable from me, and I intend to repay him the favor.
Gao the Greater?
Yes, I hunt Gao the Greater, though I will not say why. It is a personal matter. I won't be stopped now that I'm this close, and luckily you're here. That'll make it easier to reach the upper levels where he hides himself away.
Well, let's talk about this plan of ours. How do we get past that door?
The door at the top of this stair is locked through a fairly ingenious mechanism. Gao's engineer, Kang the Mad, designed it for security.
I don't think of pirates as the ingenious type.
Oh, I don't know. They're good with knots. Kang the Mad is a crafty fellow. The door requires 2 to unlock it. Up high there is a platform with a release lever. The door must be operated while the lever is held forward. There used to be a sentry up there who handled that kind of thing, but he had an accident.
Ah, that's fair.
I can climb up and pull the lever easily enough. You can open the door when it's unlocked.
Then what happens?
Once the door is open, we can go our separate ways. I have my goals, and I'm sure you have yours. Since we both have much to do, why don't I go unlock the door now?
Well, why don't we work together after the door is opened?
As much as I would value your company, I'm afraid I must decline. I've come here to do something for myself, and I must do it alone. I should go now, but I have to ask in case we never meet again. Where did you study?
I trained under Master Lee of Two Rivers.
He must have been a genius. You fight like no one I've seen before.
I've heard this kind of thing before. What's so strange about how I fight?
No one I've ever met fights like you do. It's subtle, but your movements bait your foes into seeing an opening that isn't there. It's like a clever trap. I'm sorry, I'm wasting time neither of us can spare. I'll get ready and pull the lever when you're near the door. Good luck with whatever brought you to this place.
I know you. I saw you at Ting and Sunday. Yong Yifong. Do you remember me? My daughter and I left town to try our luck in the wilderness. How did you end up here? We didn't get far outside the town before a flyer landed right in front of us. The pirates dragged us inside and brought us to sell as slaves. They took Fuyo, my daughter. They took her to the upper levels. I can't leave without her. Please, you have to find her. Don't worry, I'll find her. That slave broker took her. Please don't let them hurt my Fuyo. Please. Find my daughter and bring her back to me. Let's see. Lotus Assassin. I think that's Gao. Oh, hello.
Mistress, I am almost ready to return to the Imperial City. Another day, and I will bring you the amulet fragment.
I lose confidence in you with each passing hour, Lim. You should have been back by now. Why haven't you ordered Gao to grant you one of his flyers?
Mistress, Gao's ships are only small flyers. They're good for short-range flights and raiding villages, but not for long journeys. That's why I haven't returned yet.
Don't try to pin your failings on me, Lim. I've delivered everything I promised. It's only a matter of time until I finish the special dragonfly to transport the artifact to the Imperial City.
Until you finish? I designed that dragonfly. I built it, not Gao. That dragonfly is Kang's masterpiece.
Silence the mad fool.
I've heard rumors of a spy disrupting our operations in the Southland. Maybe this is all too much for you to handle. Perhaps I should come out there personally.
Ooh. That will not be necessary, Mistress. I will deal with the troublemaker here and return to the Imperial City in one day. You heard Mistress Jia. I can't waste any more time here. Get that flyer finished now.
Jia is not my mistress, Lim, and I don't take orders from you either. Remember, if not for my son, you would never have discovered where the glorious strategist was hiding.
I am well aware of your son's role in all this, Gao. In fact, I suspect I know more about him than you do.
Oh no.
What are you talking about? Have you heard something about young Gao? Tell me!
Of course, Gao. I was just waiting for the perfect time to tell you. I received a report from the destruction of 2 rivers. Your son, Gao the Lesser, is dead.
No! This can't be! You lie!
I speak the truth. It seems your son was no match for one of the other students. From the condition of his body, it sounds like he died quite painfully.
No! Young Gao was everything to me. Damn you and your black heart, Lim. Damn you! I want to be alone. I must grieve for my son. No one is to disturb me. No one.
If I can get to the Imperial City fast enough, I can give the amulet fragment to Death's Hand himself. Then Grand Inquisitor Jia may be in for a surprise. We shall see. Get to work, mad fool. Do whatever it takes to get that ship built. I will take a short-range flyer and check on some of our other operations in the area. If the marvelous dragonfly is not ready to launch when I return, those captive demons will have a new playmate.
Holy shit!
Spirit Thief. Legendary strike. Spirit Thief. Dire Flame. Legendary strike. Spirit Thief. My style is masterful. Legendary strike. Spirit Thief. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike.
You handled the guards well with your punching and kicking. I was going to make more of an explodey thing, but kicking worked well too.
Thank you. Who are you?
I am Kang, the man. I make things explode, and I make things fly, and I'm very good at both. The things I fly tend to survive. The things I explode, not so much.
See, I like this guy. Look at him. You build flyers?
Do I build flyers? Do I build flyers? Yes. Have you heard differently? Fantastical things, but misused by Gao and his cohorts. I've saved the best for myself. My greatest invention is in the launch room upstairs. Light and fast, she has weapons and capacity no other flyer does. The marvelous Dragonfly.
You built Gao a special flyer?
Under protest, Gao does not appreciate what I make. He misuses, and worse, he duplicates and diminishes their glory. Well, no more. The Dragonfly will not function.
Oh.
Gao wants to give my machine to the Lotus Assassins, but I stopped him. I hid the extraneous dust inductor. Well, no one will find it. Try to fly without that. But they can make a new inductor. It is extraneous after all. So, a few days ago, I blew up the inscrutable power source. Now the Dragonfly can only make short hops.
You said duplication hurts quality? Aren't duplicates identical?
Yes, yes, the bolts are the same. But think about this. If there is one marvelous Dragonfly, it is the best of its kind. Make 100, and they are each only average. A flyer must appeal to the heavens with beauty and singular ingenuity. Why, I bet some of my mosquitoes have even fallen from the sky for seemingly no reason at all.
Would you be willing to help me against Gao and the Lotus Assassins?
Yes, yes, of course. What do you think I've been saying? If you stage a combat-related accident for Gao, like falling down a flight of punches, I'll replace the inductor on the Dragonfly, and we can fly away. What do you say?
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
You are sure to profit from this partnership. In fact, I've never accidentally exploded anyone traveling with me, so that alone is a benefit of my presence.
Oh, of course.
Anyway, you go ahead, and once all the kicking is done, I'll come along and we'll see what's what. For now, let me think. We'll need explosives that explode.
There you are.
Please, don't burn me. I'll do anything you want.
I'm sure you will, child. But deep inside, you think you're not a slave. Only true pain will wash away these thoughts.
No, wait a minute. These slaves will be house servants. I will not have my guests served by a young woman with burns and marks on her face.
You can have your slaves when they're broken, not a moment before.
Help me, please!
You wandered into the wrong room, slave.
Legendary strike. Spirit. Dire flame. Storm dragon. Spirit leap. Legendary strike. Spirit leap. Dire flame. Storm dragon. Spirit leap. Legendary strike. Spirit thief. Legendary strike.
Correct, good sirs. You killed her. I've never seen such violence.
Hey, I know you. Mother and I met you when we were trying to get out of Tien's Landing.
Quiet, girl. A slave doesn't speak unless spoken to. Hey, don't speak to her like that. Why not? A slave has to know her place. If I'm going to train these slaves myself, I should get a discount.
I don't want to be a slave. I just want to get out of this place.
The girl is not for sale. This is an outrage. Do you know how long I traveled to get here? Do you know how long I spent negotiating the purchase of these slaves? Get away from my daughter, you wretched man. What are you doing here? How did you get away from the guard? Why aren't you with the rest of the slaves? The guards are dead, Loon. The slaves are free, and more than a few of them are looking for you. You don't want them to find you. Can't be. I have to get out of here. Thank you, kind sir. I have my daughter back and we are free. If I had any type of reward to give you, it would be yours. We will return to Tien's Landing and tell the entire town of your great deeds. I'm sure Minister Sheng will reward you for helping us. Come on, Fuyo. Let's go. The others are waiting for us.
I'm glad you're safe, Mother.
And with that, nice. You received Iron Palm, the Forge. In gratitude for freeing her, Fuyo has given the player an Iron Palm scroll. Find the remaining scrolls to learn Iron Palm. One of 3 meditation doctrines required to understand Iron Palm fighting style. The aspirant must possess and study all 3 before he or she, or they, can safely attempt to train in the demanding arts. The aspirant must embody the forge, the structure that focuses the fire and reveals the potential of the anvil. Self-control must balance the long, powerful strikes of Iron Palm, or its movements can overwhelm and leave a lesser aspirant prostrate before an enemy. Ah, Gao the Greater.
You dare disturb me in my grief? I said no interruptions. You will pay for it. Wait. You are not one of my servants. I know you. You are one of Master Li's students. You were the one who killed my son Gao.
I did not want to kill him. He left me no choice.
Your words mean nothing. You are a murderer, a killer. Gao was everything to me, and now he's gone. Damn you and that school. My Gao was never good enough for Master Li. You were always his prize pupil. Now my son is... Gao may be gone, but I will avenge him. I know the styles your broken old master taught you, and I know how to beat them. I promise your death will be both slow and painful.
Bring it on.
Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Spirit Thief. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike. Spirit. Legendary strike. Dire Blade. This is Storm Dragon. Legendary strike. Spirit Thief. Legendary strike. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary Spirit Thief. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike. Spirit. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Spirit. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Spirit. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon.
Oh, that's all you gotta do.
Storm Dragon. Legendary strike. Spirit. Legendary strike.
Like mashing, it just works. Sorry, Gao.
Dead already. Damn it all. I wanted nothing more than to watch this man die.
He's dead. Why does it matter who killed him?
It matters because he deserved to die by my hands. No, that's not right. I should be thanking you. Besides, after I left you, I stumbled across something just as important. Let me explain why I'm here. That should clarify things. You saw with your own eyes that these pirates were collecting slaves, right?
Right. I also saw you free some of them.
True enough. I have a particular hatred for slavers. Gao's slaving operation found its way to my home several years ago. I was away at the time, but my daughter was there. Those black-hearted bastards took my daughter, Pin Mei. They killed her for resisting them. She was my only child. I lost her mother when Pin Mei was born. But my daughter was something precious in return. The slavers offered no such consolation.
It's horrible.
It has been 3 years since I lost my daughter, and I have spent that time tracking down the men who took her. My search led me here, to the lair of Gao the Greater. His men took my daughter, and I meant to even the score. On my way up here, I stumbled across records that show that this goes beyond Gao. The Lotus Assassins are his primary buyers.
Gao the Greater's been providing them with flyers as well.
Is that so? There can be no doubt then. This goes beyond Gao the Greater. I have my vengeance, but how many others have suffered as I have because of the Lotus Assassins? Do you mean to go further with this? I would join you. Only a fool would oppose the Lotus Assassins, but 2 fools working together stand a better chance than one.
It would be good to have you along.
It'll be an honor to join you. Oh, and I stumbled across a little something on my way up here. It's probably something you need.
What is it?
Hey, that's the dust inductor I was hiding. The dragonfly can't fly without it. It was under the floorboards in my workshop last I looked. Well, next time I hide something, I'm packing explosives around it. Yes, explosives shaped like silver bananas. Stops thieves, monkeys, and monkey thieves in one fell swoop. Yes.
He's a genius! And it has a machine gun on it? That's fucking badass. Nice landing.
This new flyer seems nicer than the one we took from Gao the Lesser. Although, I'm really only judging by how shiny it is. A poor guess, I'm sure.
No. The marvelous dragonfly is superior to the amber mosquitoes I foisted on Gao. And actually, the shinier the better. The heavens like their glory reflected. A shame I can't leave it on the ground for all to see, but I'm not going through all this just to have it stripped to the frame by local brats. I'll call it back if we need it.
I'm interested in how you are. Is there anything bothering you?
I'm trying to feel good about what happened at Gao's fortress, the lair of his pirates. We went looking for our master and perhaps another flyer. What we found, I was not prepared for how cruel people could be. Seeing those people with no control over their fates, it is similar to a pain in my past that I have not thought about for a long time.
You didn't speak much about your life before the school.
I would not dream of saying my experience is similar to those poor people in Gao's fortress. But that lack of control, I know that well. One of the only things I know about myself is that on the morning I was born, the sky was red, like distant mountains were on fire. Perhaps it was dirge burning, as Zeus said. I believe it was an ill omen, and that stigma is why my abilities became a burden. That's why I must have been left at the school. To be subject to the whims of someone else just because of what you are, be you slave or outsider. Yes, I know that well.
I'm beginning to feel some of that myself. Go on.
Yes, you are an outsider too, albeit one with power to change your world. I think the slaves in the pirate lair would greatly appreciate your skill in defense. And I would make great use of your confidence. You inspire me to think of the possibilities, not just the problems. I'm gaining an appreciation for the person you are becoming. Perhaps we should speak on these matters again sometime.
Well, dude, pirates. Those weren't exactly the Disney version I was hoping to encounter, but yeah, pirates.